Like, don't just get a holster. Like, this is a, inside the pants, this is called appendix carry. There's a 50-50. People love it or they hate it. They say, you're gonna shoot your dick off. Absolutely possible.
Yeah.
If that's why you train. Just like you train to keep your finger outside of the trigger until you need to engage. Like, it uses a glue gun, so if I point it at you, you know that it's not real. I don't want anyone to think I'm pointing a gun at you. But hopefully they realize this is a training video. But I'll use Bob. I'm gonna pull my weapon. I'm bringing it right up into my workspace. You know, my elbows are in. And I'm extending, I'm pushing. I'm on target with that front side. I see it, squeeze, bang. And then I'm, ooh, okay. No bad guys around. And this is how I like to train holstering the end. I like to make sure my trigger, I always teach this to someone who wants to learn. Again, I'm not a firearms instructor, but this is common sense firearms training. See how my thumb is on the back of the slide? Instead of it in a shooting position, I transition to like this. I put my thumb on the back of the slide and I keep my finger alongside the weapon.
Okay.
And then I hip flex forward. So if it did go off magically, which it won't because this is a good modern weapon, it's going to go forward. My genitals and not right into them.
Okay.
And then I actually use my other hand to help guide it. And this thumb is there to check the slide, so the slide can't adjust a little bit. Maybe the round, like if you look for gold and hold hypothetically, go ahead and point the gun at me. But yeah, if I do this, hypothetically, I'll take the gun out of
slide.
yeah, I'll take the gun out of battery. It'll pop back a little bit and then
Jams.
yeah, that's why in the military when they teach sports, part of that is slamming forward on a rifle, it's the bolt assist. But on a pistol, you can make sure the slide is forward, make sure the magazine is seated, and then you re-engage. Like if you get a bang, and if you still don't get a click, then you can jack a round out, you know, so maybe the round is bad. There are times where you might accidentally hit the magazine release, and it's not all the way out, but it's just ajar a little bit, and that is all you need to. Sometimes as a lefty, depending on the magazine release, I might inadvertently squeeze so hard that I'm pushing a little bit on the magazine release. I've noticed that happen a few times over the years. Primarily when I carried a SIG with a different agency, that happened. It doesn't really happen with Glock. But we'll do a little bit of gun disarming. Again, slow and methodical. You go put your finger on the trigger. That's why I like this one. Again, the most important thing is to get out of the way of the bullet. I always play the victim. I always keep my hands up here. I don't want to put them too high because now I've got to come back down to do this. And I never want to stay in front of the gun. I'm out of the way. I'm stepping out of the way, and at the same time, this is going here. And at the same time, this is going here. And at the same time, this is here. So I can attack you with it. I can push you off, jack the slide, because maybe now I have one of two things are going to happen. You will know that there was a round in the chamber, or maybe there isn't a round in the chamber. Maybe it's not even a loaded gun. But if you do have to use it, this is a civilian, because as a cop, I would secure it and pull out my own gun. But as a civilian, I would recommend you that you slap the seat of the weapon, jack the slide. Now, assuming everything else is fine with this weapon, it is ready as long as you know there's ammo in it. If there was ammo in the chamber, if there wasn't any ammo in the chamber, now there's a round. You should be able to feel the function of the weapon at that time. I've handled weapons so long that I can feel the round going into the chamber. Also, if it's not, plenty of other, if it's not loaded, the slide will lock back. So now you know that it was never loaded to begin with. But it's still a good weapon. In which case, I would literally, like, dude, out of the way, break your finger. So, bam! I could do this if I had the opportunity. These are all could be's, should be's, maybes. The important thing is boom, And then boom, 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 if that's what you choose to do.
Okay. 2 hands? It's the same.
Oh, yeah.
It's still the same, right?
Yeah, go ahead and do both hands. Same difference. Boom, boom. Oh, that was right on top of the head.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I like the technique. Also, if there's something in the way, like a curb or something, it doesn't depend on that forward that the other one teaches. Both are, everything you learn in Krav is completely legit.
Okay.
This one you probably don't learn in Krav, I don't know.
Which one?
This one I'm teaching right now. And it also doesn't matter which side you go. So that's another reason I like it. It's universal. Yeah. And again, I'm not suggesting you should or you shouldn't. That's for your call. If you think he's gonna use the gun, by all means.
Right, that's it, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Try to use both hands. See how I'm using my whole body? That way, if they have a real strong grip. And again, I try to grab as much of the barrel as possible. And I say that because actually, I'm going to do it with my left hand so you know that it works. It doesn't matter which side. Yeah. See, now you've grabbed, it's a smaller gun. Go ahead and finish the technique. Yeah. There you go.
How do you cup this? I don't.
It's hammerless. It's a double action only. You just pull the trigger, so it's completely
And that's
hammerless. Yeah, the cylinders rotate. This is a revolver, not a pistol.
Yes.
I have another variation of it. But I used to own a Ruger. That's why I have this. You okay?
I'm good.
And also I'm holding it not like this so you don't break my finger.
Oh, don't move. Don't move.
Maybe. I mean, you're right. Why engage when you have your gun on? Yeah. And you can smack him a couple times with it inarticulate.
From the back.
Yeah. I mean, he just tried to kill you.
Yeah.
Or what could be considered lethal force. Even if this is empty, you don't know that. It's objectively reasonable for me to think that this has got ammo in it. You intend to hurt me if I don't give you my shit. So, again, for whatever reason, I feel like, no man, I've got kids. Yeah, trap. It's kind of a combination of the other Krav concepts.
I see.
Trap it down. Now, the ever famous LA gangbanger.
Who owns a gun like that?
I hope nobody does anymore, but I've literally seen it still because they think it feels cool.
Yeah.
But to me, same difference, out of the way, trap, but instead of going like this, I'm going down. So you see how the wrist bends normally, and that's how you, because I've had people ask, well, what if it's the only reason I show it.
That's it, right?
Yep, that's it.
You just...
Thank you for hesitating. My finger got trapped up in that one. Oh.
Well, you're not going to roll that. It's going to be this.
Same difference. I purposely maintaining that connection with you because now I might be able to. Got that wrist. Again,
I like how you did that with the gun. It's almost like what you did with the.
Oh yeah, I'm using everything to me as a potential weapon. My shoe. We all had moms with shoes. You know that's a weapon.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out.